Harlem, late 1960s. The streets are buzzing with music, neon, and danger. And walking through that restless night is a man whose silence felt louder than gunfire. Frank Lucas, the quiet shadow who would soon change Harlem forever. He didn't come from power, he came from the red clay fields of North Carolina. A boy who watched trains scream past a future he wasn't sure he'd ever reach. Poverty carved discipline into him. Humiliation carved ambition. He wanted more, not glitter, not fame, but control. When he arrived in Harlem, it felt like stepping into another world. Jazz drifting out of club doors. Dice games in alleyways. Police sirens slicing through the dusk. And in that chaos, Frank found a mentor, Bumpy Johnson, Harlem's silent king. Frank studied him quietly. How he moved, how he spoke softly yet commanded everything around him. And when Bumpy died, Frank didn't just step into a role. He built an empire no one expected. While flashy gangsters showed off gold chains and loud suits, Frank believed in invisibility. No noise, no ego, no spotlight. He flew to Southeast Asia during the Vietnam War and rewired the entire heroin trade, cutting out every middleman. He brought blue magic straight into Harlem, pure, powerful, and destructive. It made him rich, and it destroyed thousands of lives. For a moment, he owned the streets. But power always leaves footprints. One fur coat, one front row seat at a boxing match. And suddenly, every detective with ambition had his name on a board. The walls closed and fast. Betrayal, indictments, handcuffs. Frank Lucas, the invisible king, was now just a number behind bars. Years later, when he walked out of prison, Harlem was unrecognizable. The empire was gone. The streets had changed. And the legend had faded into memory. But the echo remains a story of discipline and destruction, brilliance and ruin. The rise of a quiet man who built an empire in the shadows and lost it all in the light. If you want the complete deep sleep story, a full cinematic 3-hour journey, subscribe to the channel and open the playlist. Let the full story put you to sleep and make you think.